Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another exciting episode of You've Already Peaked Gaming Podcast, featuring your hosts, Locarthemanbeast, and also featuring myself, DjLobsterDust, with no "the" at the beginning anymore.
I would.
What's up, man? I feel like we just did this. Those live ones.
They really fuck you up.
Yeah.
They really fuck you up.
The whole weekend behind them always fucks me up.
We did really good. We literally said, okay, we're not going to get...
Last night.
Yeah. How was the drive home?
Oh, it was a nightmare.
Was it bad?
Yeah, and I was telling my girl, she's like, you said you weren't going to drink a lot on Saturday because you know you had to drive back Sunday. I was like, I know, but I thought everything we were doing Saturday, we were doing on Friday. Like in my head, I just had it backwards. And it was like the perfect crime. We're going to come down, shoot it Thursday, maybe go a little hard,
right?
Do it Friday, Saturday, chill, keep it light.
Yeah. No, that was not the case.
That goddamn dice game got me all fucking hyped up.
What was
and
it?
I'm like a Labrador. I can't not get yes. It is so good.
Aaron went and bought the expansion pack too. So now the game allows up to multiple players, like more. That's like 8 players or something like that. I was like, oh, let's go.
And now we need to get like real poker chips.
Yeah.
And have like a buy-in. Yeah. We're gonna be degenerates.
Oh yeah. We'll leave the pot in the middle of the table. It's like a $5 pie. What's this?
I was so upset.
Yeah.
I was so upset.
He bought you a movie too on his birthday.
It was his birthday?
Yeah. Well, like it was his birthday like a week before. Or like
it was his birthday and you didn't watch Dragon Wars with him?
No. I don't give a fuck. It's your birthday. I don't care if it's your dying wish. Do I look like Make-A-Wish Foundation? It's not going to happen.
Oh, I was so mad, though. When I tell you, I thought it was just because I was drinking. And I looked through every card that I brought maybe 5 times. I would disappear for what it must have been like 30 minutes. I looked through the binder.
I did see you,
everything.
I did see you keep taking off.
I just kept looking. I was like, there's no way I fucking left it. There's no way. It was right there. I've had it sitting here ever since like I opened all the packs looking for like another one. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to give it to him.
Yeah.
It's him. He's Soundwave.
Right.
It's been sitting right there. If my camera's right there, it's been right there for fucking a month and I don't know how long. Anyways. I have it.
It's all right. So I think you should just send me his shirt and then I'll give it to him the next time because I think Sean's birthday is right around the corner and we're going to be doing something for Sean's birthday. So we'll just do it like that. Hey, congratulations, Aaron, for figuring out the secret message.
Nice.
We had 4. We missed 4. I think. I don't know. I was kind of hungover when I was counting. I could have been wrong. It could have been 69. Could have been 75 for all I know.
Dude, our plan went to shit too.
So quickly.
I was supposed to do like 10 nices, count it off and like kick you, but you were all nice. And I was all nice. and then it was back and forth.
I was counting my own nices because like I was just trying to engage. Like you were trying to do it and then you were going to kick or whatever. So I was just trying to like keep the conversation engaged. So I was doing my own count. But then I noticed in the video, every time I said nice, you would put up one for me as well. And I was like, I can't base it off of that.
No, I was trying to count the nicest for both of us on. And the 10% ciders.
Yeah, those things are dangerous.
Starting to hit different.
Oh man. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Sunday morning was a thing to get through. It's like Cliff said, he's like, we got you up to go to the bed. It's like, all right, go crash out because everybody's taking off or whatever. You got up, you were like rifling and like talking and whatever. And Cliff was like, I'm just getting real scared, man. I thought he got a second win. I was like, I couldn't go anymore. Oh fuck.
No.
Too old
not
for this.
Not after. If that was the first night, probably.
Sure.
But it was like first night we were there, we were up to like 5.
Yeah.
Been up for like almost 24 hours.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even like drinking. That was just like exhaustion.
Yeah. Well, Lackey came over. We were bullshitting with him for a minute, and then
we should have just done what Audrey did and take a nap before everybody came. But fucking Alt F4, that goddamn game.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's get into games. It's 5 minutes.
And I just remembered I still haven't downloaded it, so I'm downloading it right now so I can see if I can put it on my Steam Deck so I can play it all day.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking annoyed with that game.
Yeah, are you gonna go back and refarm all the cosmetics?
Yeah.
So we played this game.
I mean, we know where 3 of them are.
3 of them, and we know where our 4th one is. We just don't know how to get to it. The marijuana leaf. So we had
we found the flamingo.
The unicorn head and the giraffe.
Oh, and the giraffe.
Yeah.
Oh, so we do know where 4 is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we played this game. So I think I'm gonna make the video out of our drunk night that we recorded. It's actually pretty fucking funny. It's like the first time in a long time we've had a drunk like recording that's I mean it gets kind of sloppy. We played for 2 hours. It gets kind of sloppy towards the end, but I think I'm gonna bring it out next Wednesday as a Freaky Friday. But we played Alt F4, which is like a platformer. Souls like. It's fucking amazing. It's so much fun. I don't know how long. There was a short that went out too of you just like being frustrated by deaths. But it was like, we must have played that. It is the stupidest game. We have 16 hours in that game.
And all of it was done like almost congruently.
Yeah, like back to back, especially with the deaths. It was like after we finished the recording for night 1, we got like 2.5 hours in or whatever. It was like, okay, cool, no big deal. And then we played all day. Like we shot the thumbnail and then we just played Alt F4 all day.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. You don't need to have AAA games to be amazing. I don't know if it was amazing.
This was incredible.
I don't know if it was amazing because it was so hard or so goofy. I don't know what it was, but I just wanted to keep
a little bit of column A, a little column B, but
I turned it on the other day to play and I like started getting anxiety and I was like, I can't do this right now. I'm way too tired. Like I can't get ramped up by this. I got to go to bed. Imagine like trying to play this right now before you have to go to bed.
It's downloading.
Should we co-op it? That'd be dope.
Can you?
No.
Thank God.
That'd be so fucking sick, though. Just throwing chickens at one another and just knocking each other off.
I need like a breathalyzer for this. Oh, competitive. Like side by side.
Yeah. Just like as you hit the branch, the chicken just knocks you off the side. Just keep going. Oh my God. Well, it's Wednesday. I haven't seen you on games at all. Have you just been busy?
Yeah.
Have you played any Diablo since?
A little bit on the Steam Deck, but just like
here and there.
I just started like a not hardcore rogue, and I've just been hitting dungeons and leveling it and skip campaign, which I don't know if skipping campaign is the play. I feel like maybe if you have like a group to like level with. But skipping it and just running dungeons doesn't seem like I'm leveling nearly as fast as like when I was actually trudging through the campaign.
So I've done it both ways now, where like I've started one character where I didn't skip the campaign, just played it, and then I did one where I just skipped the campaign and I've just been doing whatever world quests and dungeons and shit that I find. Because like basically the tree of life quests are like the way to go for like solo like leveling in new play, right?
But Tree of Whispers?
Yeah, Tree of Whispers, whatever the fuck it's called,
Is it the payoff? Does that give you like a lot of XP?
It's the payoff. It's the caches that you get off of it. It's also the fact that it's relatively quick to like jump to different areas and like do multiple things in the zone. So it seems like it's not so bad, because dungeons are fine, but like dungeons are also like one of those things where it's like when it's like, go find one fucking item to plus in this, and then you get to the next zone, it's like, go free 5 captives. Like, holy shit. Like, you spend so much of the time just running back and forth in the dungeon that I don't know if it's like the worst or the best use of time. But at the same point in time, what I've found is the campaign has a very set, specific experience path that as you get to certain levels in the campaign, you are usually hitting a certain milestone in your level.
Yeah.
But it's just so fucking slow. Like, there's so much back and forth in the quest tree where it's like you ran all the way here to talk to one person, and then you have to run all the way back to talk to this person, to then run all the way back, and like, okay, hopefully you have a fucking teleport that's close to have to run all the way down to talk to this person. So I'm like, I don't know where the balance is. Like, it seems more fun to do it while you skip the campaign, because at least that way you can fuck off and do whatever you want. You hit more like with those events that spawn in, you do the Tree of Whispers stuff, you can go fuck around in dungeons. Like, it just seems like a little bit more tailored for fun, but I don't know. I'm not hating the alt grind. I thought, like, I was like, oh man, I put so much time, sink, and effort into my necro that like playing an alt was going to be shitty. Bro, I've been playing a rogue. I fucking love that class. So so they announced, these motherfuckers. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's backtrack. I don't want to talk about Diablo just yet. How about that submarine? Bro, it is sad that 5 people are going to die. Right? Like, it's just sad. We know 5 people are dead. Okay, fine. Whatever. No big deal. To have...
The fact that the billionaire's son was at like a Blink-182 concert, probably listening to "Where Are You" as he's making a post like, my stepdad would want me to be at Blink for this.
The fact that I watched the video, and they're like, the dude he's like, this is how
That's all I did all day today is just look at memes.
Oh my god, the memes are outrageous right now. They're so good. I had a bunch of them sent to me. Holy fuck, I was dying laughing. Like, the ones I was sending to you guys, like some of the best ones that are coming through, I was fucking rolling. And like,
the internet is a ruthless swift place.
You can't die anywhere near the internet. I watched the video of the company like going over the TED talk of their fucking thing or whatever the fuck it was, and when he was like, this is how we control the ship now. Instead of using standard controls, we use a like a controller. And like, within the time that they showed that video, someone found it on Amazon. It's a $30 fucking controller, and they're like, we modified it so it works with the ship. And he's like, it's designed to be fucking handled by 16-year-old playing video games. He like throws it, and he's like, so we got like 4 of these on the ship in case one of these goes bad or dies or something. It's like, knowing that, and you're like, yeah, here's $250,000, take me to the Titanic. Get the fuck out of here, man. It's just like, what was the process? What was the thought process there?
What? Yeah. I mean, I guess in their head, they're like, simple is better. And they probably thought that they had a workaround. But there's a reason that even like the most hobbyist level of like drones still require separate joysticks and everything like that with very specific linear paths because of how complicated it is. I can't imagine, let alone under the ocean, under the water,
13,000 feet,
that deep, with currents pushing, with everything going on, that you're like, you know what? Free range on a fucking joystick's what we need. Fucking whip that shit.
Not only that, but I have played with very expensive controllers before. They have still failed multiple times.
Stick drift.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's no aim assist in a fucking sub, man.
Oh man.
And then you put a bunch of billionaires in there that have probably never played a video game in their life.
I hope to God. Yeah.
I hope they find the wreckage. They open it up and the controller's in perfect condition.
No, I hope so. I hope so too. I hope it has nothing to do with that. That'd be the stupidest fucking.
Oh man. It's one of those things where like I made the joke like if we build a sub, we'll never use that fucking stupid Logitech controller. We will use a Mad Catz controller. Right? We're going to GameStop. We're going to the used bin. We'll see one of those shitty second player little brother controllers, the one that's like fucking it's got stickers on it and Cheeto stains and stuff.
Which console would have that? Nah, GameCube. GameCube has to have like the worst controllers, correct? Can you think of a worse one?
Stadia.
Yeah. That's not like the doesn't count. You use anything on Stadia, right?
I had one. I don't know if I still have it. I don't think Stadia's done. I think that whole fucking thing closed all the way out. But yeah,
almost everything like that's done. It was Amazon, Luna, all that shit.
It was bad. It was bad. That controller was bad.
Like a cheap Xbox. Is Xbox the closest?
For what? Like cheapness or like quality?
Oh, for like design.
Oh no, I'd probably say. Oh, okay. Do you remember?
It's not quite like a.
Do you remember the original? Do you remember the original look at the PlayStation 3 controller where it looked like a fucking boomerang?
Yeah,
kind of like that. Only worse. Only much worse.
I love the confidence. You know, games are just getting harder and more demanding on the systems. So what we're going to do is we're going to stream it to you through the cloud. Everything will be awesome.
I don't know, man. I don't know where the fuck everything went wrong. But I mean, it is kind of dope for video games to make their way to the Titanic nowadays. I mean, Logitech's got to be pumped. They're probably getting quite a bit of fucking...
I'm just pumped that Titanic still got it. He's like, no, we're still stacking bodies. Fucking come on down, motherfucker.
What was the tweet I said? It was like,
watch a James Cameron movie and see what the fuck happens. You think you can come down here? Nah.
Just that whole idea is like, what did he say? He's like, I might be doing this a little too early, but I just bought tickets to go see the wreckage of the sub next to the Titanic.
Oh man. Did you know that there's already today's Wednesday?
Yeah.
Thursday night, tomorrow night, the UK already has a documentary on everything that's gone wrong leading up to it.
God.
It's on like BBC or something like that. I saw it, I was like, man,
Let's go. Let's go.
You can't waste any time. Netflix is scooping it.
That's what I was gonna say. Netflix special was probably right around the corner, man.
Yeah.
Our thoughts and prayers for the family.
You think the billionaire's stepson's the one directing it?
He sold it. He sold
good.
He sold the rights.
He's already selling the rights. He's like, I know I'm not in that will. I'm gonna get fucking VIP tickets to Blink before I'm cut off for my credit card. I'm gonna sell some rights.
He's just been swiping. He's got 2 Lambos. He's just been swiping. Daddy can't say no now.
Oh man.
All right. Let's move back to Diablo.
That was quite a pivot.
Yeah, no, I had to pivot hard because
Diablo, stutter step, Titanic, Diablo.
So they've been doing patches back to back. We had since the game came out, there's been like 13 patches.
Mm-hmm.
That's big. And a lot of it has been balanced, a lot of it has been nerfs, a lot of it has been changing certain things. Fine, no big deal. All of a sudden, there's been no updates. It's been update free. And so they have a 15-page update that's right around the corner. So I'm assuming that is nerfs, buffs, and huge changes in preparation for season, because the season should be starting
right around the corner.
End of July, probably mid-July to end of July. So whatever this, if this patch comes out, I thought it was going to come out this week, but here we are towards the end. I don't know if we're going to see it. So it'll probably be next week, at least before July, because they're going to want to get it into people's hands at least a couple weeks before the season goes live to fix whatever they broke. I mean, classic Blizzard, whatever they do, they fix one thing and they break 10 things. That's just their MO. They can't change that. That is who they are. If they did anything different, they wouldn't be the people that they are in this industry.
God bless you.
God bless you. But then, okay, season characters are coming out. We all got duped into buying a battle pass that didn't exist anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Then they dropped the knowledge that if you want to advance the battle pass that you paid for, you have to play seasonal characters. You cannot play your main character or whatever you've been already grinding on. We want clean slates, which doesn't make any sense because if all the season passes is fucking cosmetics, what is the point?
Some fuckery.
On the battle pass, there is cosmetics, like we found. A couple horse skins, some mount stuff. There's like, I think they said there was like 4 sets, full sets.
Have you seen the moose armor?
No. Is it sick?
It turns your whole horse into like a giant moose.
Fuck yes.
It's all I want. I don't care what they come out with. That's the winner.
I want
you
moose armor.
You get it from a world event like in like the most northeastern part of the map.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do world events and farm there.
I'm just gonna do moose mount and then look for the cow level. That's my grind right now.
Yeah.
So okay, season event comes out, or season pass will come out, or whatever. Battle pass will come out with the seasonal characters. You have to grind them out. Inside the battle pass, there's the cosmetics. So each class gets like 2 full sets or 3 full sets of fucking cosmetics. Cool. Whatever the fuck ever. But on the battle pass, there's also little caches and things that you get that will allow you to purchase in-game seasonal items that will help you increase your gold and experience find and something else, stats maybe. So nothing you can purchase, but stuff that it will definitely help make the seasonal grind a little bit faster. And then there's some money on there that goes towards the in-game shop. So it doesn't feel bad, especially so if people haven't beat the game or they haven't started doing like higher tier stuff. We just recently got into tier 4, so we've been hitting tier 4 stuff, and it's like, it's fucking hard, man. It's fucking hard. But if people have never played seasonal characters before in Diablo, I can understand the like dig your heels in and be like, why the fuck would I immediately start replaying a character and not touch my character that I've been spending all this time grinding and doing all this stuff on? But then Riker kind of said it best today. He was like, I was on that same boat until I started the seasonal grinds, and then I just get it. I understand. I was only looking forward to the new seasons and starting a new character and doing everything, because I think there is a point where it's like this game...
Ladder characters.
Yeah, man. It's not just...
It's like the same thing. Like, you like the stats are like slightly better on the gear and stuff like that. And you know there's a finite number, and it kind of, well... And this isn't applicable to D4, but like the in-game economy where you would trade and stuff, because like early ladder characters, you get like a Stone of Jordan, you could trade that for fucking anything in the game.
Yeah. Well,
but so I get it.
So there is still a trading system that's going on. I've started seeing it pop up already. Like, it's already happening. The fucking...
But you can't do...
legendaries. So fuck it. So you farm out your aspects that you need to rip off of it, but your yellow items that you get that have the perfect little stats, you just make legendary now. So who gives a shit if you can't trade legendaries? You just can't get your aspects, fine, but you can still buy the best stat gear off of yellows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so they've already started popping up.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. It's not bad, you know.
Until like World Chat is like,
gross.
D4 items that you want all the time. Please just let me call your mom.
Yeah. I saw someone the other day starting to advertise something, and I don't know if it was on Twitter or what. I think it was on Twitter or Reddit. It was on Reddit, and I saw someone post something, and I was like, oh, they're already, like, people are already paying for advertisements for their shitty ass thing. And I'm like, oh, here it goes. It's already starting. And like with the seasonal characters, everybody's grinding from scratch. They did say that all of the Lilith statue. No, they didn't really confirm this or not. And this is what's kind of like, I want a little bit more info. But they had said that the Lilith statues were going to carry over, but they didn't specify if it was just showing them on your map, so you had to go back and go get them again, or if they were already,
or if the stats actually carried. Exactly.
Because they were all part of a stat thing. So if you wanted everybody, and this is where the question comes in, is like, well, why do you have only the battle pass for this? Is that if all of your stats are supposed to be wiped, a season is supposed to start, it's a Tarkov wipe. Everybody's supposed to be at square one. It was like the same thing with Star Citizen. If you're wiping everybody, then wipe everybody. Why are you wiping only a portion of it? Why are you wiping everybody, but then only like allowing people to keep their Lilith statues or their renown gains and shit like that? Like, what's the point? So now the first person to 50, if they have their max renown, they already have all their Paragon points, so they can just put wherever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? Like, and especially because there is PvP zones in the game when now there's open world PvP, it doesn't feel balanced in a sense if like you just do it all. Now at the same point in time, do I want to refarm all my fucking Lilith statues? Absolutely the fuck not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 160 didn't take long. It probably took me like after work 2 or 3 days to like go and do, with an interactive map next to it where I could just go and hit them and then click them off. But it was just a fucking not fun experience. And I don't want to do that for the season, you know, especially if the idea behind the season is like, start the game, get through the tutorial, hit fucking Kyovashad, and then just run around the map and collect fucking Lilith statues and then play the game. It just does not sound fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I have some reserves about what's happening.
Also.
I was born in Gebardu and I have a quest for you.
I needed that. It's been a long time since I've heard it. I haven't stopped since it started. And
just so everybody knows, if you're playing Diablo 4, your main city is not Kyovashad. It needs to be Kedbardu.
Excuse me?
Your main city does not need to be Kyovashad. You need to be in Kedbardu. That is your main city.
No. I want you to say the city name correctly.
Oh, sorry. Kedbardu.
There you go.
Well, do you want me to say it? Oh, Kedbardu. You want me to say it like, yeah, Kedbardu.
Oh, it gets me fucking hyped.
The Kedbardu part is fine, but I can only hear it now as that fucking thing that Cliff put in. I can, anytime someone says it, like, oh, I'm over in Kedbardu, I just hit Kedbardu.
Dude, what did Cliff say today? I was so happy he just like went for the bait too. Speaking of Dragon War, when is the watch party? It'll have to wait till I get back from my trip. How long and where you going? I don't know, maybe a week or so. Kind of undecided. Met a guy from Kedbardu, said he had a quest for me. I don't know how long it'll take. I was like he's, and of course it was him that was all, where you going, bud? How long you gonna be there? Yes.
Right into my trap card.
I was muttering Kedbardu as I was scanning today, and my boss is like, what are you saying? Nothing.
Every time I like, because like you get out of dungeons, it just randomly ports you to wherever. Every time I end up randomly in Kedbardu, I'm just fucking like hands off the controller, straight up in the air, like, yeah. I'll get into town in the local chat. I'm like, Kedbardu. Like, what the fuck?
Single-handedly making it the most hype fucking domain in Diablo.
If you're anywhere else, it's bullshit. It's like fucking playing WoW. You're not hanging out in fucking Stormwind. You're out in Ironforge. Like, that's where you need to be.
Yeah, you weak bitches.
I mean, unless you're Horde, then it's just Undercity, and you can't tell me otherwise.
And you lost me. Kedbardu.
So are you going to start a new seasonal character and play the season? I mean, we paid for the battle pass. We have to, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to swap roles or classes?
Yeah.
You're going to play something new, right?
Right now I have a Sork, a Druid, and a Rogue. Right now the Rogue I think until you get like higher level, it kind of. I mean, I'm sure twisting blades is the shit, even relatively low, but I'm having fun with the range build on it for now.
I'm fucking around with the range build too. I've got a full like arrow build,
and it's because I'm on Steam Deck. It's like the
1,000
targeting system. Like you can hit rapid fire, and just kind of move your joystick, and like as soon as you get off, it'll be like 1, 2, 3, and then switch to the next guy 4, 5. So I'm able to kind of like spray mobs as they're coming at me.
That is kind of dope. I've been fucking around with the like rain of arrow. I just got to rain of arrows. I just it's so sick. So I'm imbuing things with poison, and then the enhancement on rain of arrows is like all your imbue shots also take it, and it's just fucking a wall of poison that just goes out, and it's so fucking sick, man. The rogue feels very good. It feels very much so like Demon Hunter from Diablo 3, and so
rogue just feels fun,
fast.
It feels fast. It feels like you don't necessarily need like the meta build, the fucking shadow trap, poison trap, fucking twisting blades, yada yada. It kind of feels like you have a little more freedom to actually get out there and play stuff. Like I get it. Like I probably didn't have like all the legendaries in place, but like that fucking Arclash Sork build was fucking killing me.
Yeah,
like, I tried. I was like, no, I'm gonna stick with it and like really see this through. I got to fucking my Paragon points. I'm still dying.
Now, are you
switched over from that?
And you're loving it? Are you loving the new ice stuff?
No, I still have to build it out more, I think.
Okay,
it's not as I think I just don't like it. I think I'd rather swap out like the not the deep freeze, but maybe the I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something in there that's missing for me.
Okay.
It just doesn't feel like it was hitting like the first Sork build I had, where it was like I had like Inferno, like mop him up. I'd hit him with a Frost Nova, and then I had a legendary that gave me 2 extra Frost Novas. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3 bursted in there, and then I'd drop a Blizzard. So it's just like frost damage, freezing. Everything's frozen.
Right.
And then Inferno, I had a legendary that dropped a meteor on top of it while it was gathering him. So it was just like this. It worked really good. And fuck you, Rage Gaming, for fucking coming out like, no, whatever build you're playing sucks. Use this one. And I just tossed everything away. I was all, okay, let's go.
I've been watching Boss is 96, almost 97 right now. I mean, I don't know if I should say anything because we are cursed. But I want to talk about it because it's super interesting. So first off, Boss's build is fucking gross. Gross. It's nasty. And as nasty as his build is, Northgard from fucking Russia or whatever, did you see that thing I posted in the chat the other day? He beat Ultimate Lilith. So Ultimate Lilith is level 100. And his character's level 100. Fine. He has like a Blizzard.
Is that like Uber Diablo?
Uber Diablo. Yeah. Super fucking difficult. Super fucking difficult. Phased won her in fucking 30 seconds. Had to run around the map for 1.5 minutes for her to finish all of her mechanics. And then phase 2'd her in like 45 seconds.
Yeah.
So check this out.
Some people just build different.
Right. No, that kid is playing, like Cliff said, he's playing a completely different fucking game than we are. Fine. That's totally acceptable. Currently, Uber fucking Lilith has Sork is beating it in 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. Necro and Rogue are beating it within 10 minutes. There's one barbarian that did it without an exploit who took almost 20 minutes, and there still has yet to be a druid that beat it.
That's why we need that 15-page patch note.
I'm telling you, man. So what the next question is, are you hard committed to a character for the season, or are you going to wait until see what changes? Because I love Necro. Nah. I love Necro. Necro is like
I haven't done Necro. I haven't done a Barb.
Sean hates Barb. Oh, not hates Barb, but he is not happy. He's not having fun.
Yeah. Barb seems the most, even like D2, Barb was like, meh.
D3 Barb was the same thing. It was just like, if you're not building a whirlwind
lots of
class,
shouts, lots of
spinning
buffing
blades,
yourself up and then just spinning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm not hard committed, but that's like
I give them all. I give
my
them all
first
playthrough,
my first seasonal character not to be a necro though. I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice. But I'm like, I really want to fucking play Rogue. It's been so much fun to play.
Rogue is fun.
So much fun.
I have my hardcore Rogue, and I think I have like a level 20 Rogue that I'm just kind of pilling around and leveling.
I'm hitting.
I just want something with like a little more range and stuff for some of these events.
I do like the fact that Rogue you can kind of have a split build between ranged and fucking melee. Like, it may not be the most optimal build, but as you are leveling and progressing through the game, that like, oh fuck, I need to get. How many fights are we just like running around things, not being able to get into it? And how many fights are you like needing to be up close, but it's just like, this is not like. There's so many cool little mechanics for Rogue that allow you to play both ways, and it's like, that's dope, man.
If you're playing on controller, it's not like teleport. Your dash does
move you
across the map.
It is weird. It is nice. Weird how there's like smaller. Did you see the thing where for controller players, horses run at a different speed? So if you're playing on controller and you're playing with a PC character and a PC character is running with their horse is just naturally faster than you.
Huh.
Yeah. Why? Blizzard.
Because aim assist is real.
I guess. But it also makes me wonder how deep the like dead zone for the stick is. That it's not like, and that's why like maybe teleport doesn't go far enough, is like they just forgot to add in like, oh hey, by the way, your stick goes far this forward, but that's like only going that far on a mouse. So if the dead zone was like deeper or whatever, would your teleport actually take you to a farther position?
Yeah.
Who knows? They only had 10 years to fix this game. Play this game. So. So what's else in gaming news? I feel like all I've been doing, I got a second episode of
Alt F4 and Diablo.
Yeah, that's my life right now. I need to sit down and record more 7 days. I got a new episode out. This is day 2 of 7 Days to Die came out today, or we died. Oh man, it's so hard. It's so hard.
I was watching it. It looks better. At first, I didn't know. Maybe it was like the good neighbor, bad neighbor stuff like coming to a close, but just like everything does look a lot more like refined,
crisper. Yeah. I think zombies just
like the shadows and stuff.
Yeah,
everything.
The HD overhaul I think was necessary. It looks good. It doesn't play. It's not as choppy as I thought it was going to play with the HD. So whatever they did, they've done something right. Okay, fine, totally fine with it. I'm scared of zombies again, and I guess that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a real good thing, because the last thing I want to do is just be blowing over everything. So I cannot play the game that I used to play. It just does not exist. Fine. So I'm relearning the game from scratch. It also is like thousands and thousands and hours of fucking 7 days just kind of like wiped out. And like, okay, how do you reset your brain to like get back to that position of like, every zombie hits you will concuss you or break an arm or fucking give you bleed. And it's like, well, dude, what the it's day 2. What am I supposed to do here? I've got no bandages. I gotta finish the fucking quest. I got no water. Oh, I
figure out where to put the dew collector.
I haven't even got the dew collector. I unlocked the schematic for it or whatever, but you need a water collection or water filtration thing. But apparently, and I haven't seen it in the game yet, it's only been a couple days, but apparently the community is saying you can only get it from traders. Don't know if it's something you have to buy or if it's something that is given to you as a quest reward, but no say. I also have a theory that I want to test out, and I need to find out if it's still in the game. But if I find a water filtration mod for a helmet, if it's still in the game, And if I can just sit at a fucking river and just drink water.
The rad remover.
Yeah. Or like, yeah, or not the rad remover, but like there's a little like blue thing that you can put in your helm that allows you to drink clear water, dirty water without getting dysentery. If that's still in the game, I'm going to just fill up on rivers whenever I see it. And that's going to be like my main mod. You know what I mean? Because that just seems like that's a smart way of going. But I got to find it first. Who knows where the fuck it's at? Yeah. Hopefully it shows up. I don't know. Outside of that, I got into the finals playtest.
You did.
I got into the playtest, but I have not played it because Diablo has been the only thing that is important to me in my life.
Was that Steam? Was that Steam?
Yeah, that was Steam.
I think I played. I haven't gotten anything back on it.
You didn't? Check it.
No.
So they just all went out like a day ago. Emails went out or a couple days ago. I don't even know if the playtest is still open. I think it was over the weekend or something when I got it.
Because remember, everybody was on that for a minute, the last playtest.
Yeah. The game looks fun.
Oh.
Did you get it?
Maybe I did.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I don't know. It says I can install it.
Yeah, that's probably it then.
Because it never let me before. I think it said like request for.
Yep.
Okay.
So you got in. Cool. So I have to dick around on that. I want to just see what it's like. Just fuck
I
around.
need to revisit Dead Drop, dude. I need to see what's going on in that game.
Is that still a game?
Ain't never gonna stop. Call of Duty's dead.
I mean, yeah.
Fucking we stand with. I can't do that. I'm white. We stand with Nick. This close to Juneteenth. We stand with Nick Merckx. Call of Duty's dead.
It is dead. It is dead. But it's also been dead.
It's been dead a long time before that.
Way longer than that, man.
I think there's just a lot of people that were in disbelief that like, oh, Nick Merckx, Doc, all of them aren't playing it. Okay. Yeah, now it's dead.
Yeah.
It was dead fucking 6 months ago when you told me it was, but it is now.
I want to play another shooter. Or I just want to play a shooter. Like Diablo has been fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm having a blast.
Tarkov wipes coming.
Okay.
Don't you roll your eyes. Don't you roll your eyes. I'm taking you fucking deep into the trenches of this shit.
So you're gonna make videos then, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something.
I had this epiphany. Why don't you just fucking make videos and send them to me and I will edit them?
because the
Oh yeah. Well,
listen, I'll just come down twice a month.
No,
we talked
about increasing the we had talked about increasing the fucking that's mid-stroke.
Ooh.
That was a mid-stroke.
Yeah. I talked about
was it Dropbox or whatever the fuck
He's got facial droop and now one of his arms can't lift up all the way.
What is the fucking Google storage?
G Drive?
G Drive, sure. Whatever the
Google
fuck.
Drive?
Google Drive, yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you. It is G Drive. Fuck. Anyway, we had talked about increasing the size of that so we could fucking just upload our videos into there and I could just download them. You could do that one night. I can just rip them and make videos. You don't even have to watch them till they come out, so you don't have to hate the way you sound.
I still do. It doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't matter what you do. Until we get, and I'm sure it's like right around the corner, and I'm watching. Until we get a program where AI can like take our words.
Oh yeah.
And now we get to pick like, who would your voice be? Oh, Morgan, you can't do Morgan Freeman. Too many people are going to do that. I think I would want like
Gerard Butler, but like from Reign of Dragons or Reign of Fire.
I want
Tim Curry from fucking
from anything.
Anything.
Tim Curry from Tim Curry.
Terrence Howard. Don't think too.
I think Josh Brolin.
Oh, that's not a bad one.
Josh Brolin from like Sicario. You know, it's just rugged enough, but it's Josh Brolin from Goonies. It's just like rugged enough, but like it's not like well known enough. They'd be like, oh, he's just ripped it from that. Like he might be able to get a pass from that.
Oh, you want to find something like outside the realm. Roseanne Barr.
Oh, no. Fran, the nanny.
Oh. Kelsey Grammer from Frasier.
Toss salad, scrambled eggs. That's a callback from episode 2, I'm pretty sure. Kelsey Grammer's deep back there.
This is how we curse people, though. We start rifling off names like this.
Kelsey Grammer, don't die. Kelsey Grammer, don't die.
Stay away from sharp objects.
Kelsey Grammer dies. We're not watching Dragon Wars in Discord. We're binging all of Frasier.
Season 1 to season 5.
And I'm eating fucking steamed salmon the entire time. Fucking lizard people.
Swear to God.
All right.
Yeah, this will be a shorter one today. It's not much
what's coming up this next week. I know. Those live ones fuck us.
Yeah.
Because in reality, it's been like 2 days.
Yeah.
Since everything's happened.
2 coherent days since everything happened.
Yeah. Because
nothing. We recorded on
nothing from Sunday counts for anything.
We recorded last Thursday, but we did so much prep work for Friday, and then we partied all weekend, and then have done nothing but Diablo.
Yeah.
So this upcoming week, I'm gonna do. I think
we'll have more.
We'll have more. I think I'm definitely going to commit my time to 7 days for a little bit. I need to get some recording done. I don't think I'm busy this weekend, so I'm just going to smash out at least a Horde night and see how that fucking goes. I wanted to start.
I do want to hop into Alpha 21.
Yeah.
And let's scout some locations.
Just fuck around. I think we have some good ideas for season 2 of Good Neighbor, Bad Neighbor. I definitely
watching that finale. That's all I was thinking
so good,
about.
right? It was so good. It came out so good.
I'm so pumped for
that fucking song was just perfect too. Like I was just going through and looking for different songs. Like I don't love you, but I need you.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Lyrically hitting.
That was just a good episode all the way. The fucking end of it. I just wanted to do all of this just to get to the end of that. Jessica, you won't do it, you pussy.
Let it out. Let it out.
Oh Christ! But yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll get it around. I think we need to just get in the game and fuck around with it a little bit too, because if we're gonna sit down to do another I think we should maybe plan it where we maybe split it up a little bit too, like do 3 hours on one day and then 3 hours another day, instead of like knocking out all, or 3 and 4 or 4 to 3, whatever the fuck we decide to do, instead of trying to knock out all 8 in that single day, because that was fucking rough, and we just saw the momentum drop and then come back up for the ending. So it's like we could, and like in a game where we all now have no concept of like what the fuck is going on, I don't know. It's going to be fucking a struggle bus. We'll actually have to plan out like where stats go and who's doing what stats. So therefore there's like, we're not all specking into strength and fucking ourselves.
There's going to be a lot more to cut around.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And we still got to do it within an hour time period per day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why maybe we just do like a dry run, you know?
Yeah. Let's say we get in and fuck around for a few days.
Play the game, put it on like a low difficulty, find their POI, kind of see how we would build it.
Bro, I gotta go back to playing fucking adventure mode or whatever the hell it is, where all the zombies just they wave at you when you walk by.
They're all
opening doors for you. Well, thank you, sir.
What's that thing we use to store videos on Google? Zombie.
Fuck you, Pat. All right. Let's get out of here. We'll catch you guys all next week. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.